Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation. So you mentioned Backdoor and Mega Backdoor. That's probably at Bogart Wealth one of the number one strategies that we're employing for those that are actively employed. I want to dive into that a little bit more. So what is a backdoor? First, let's talk about that, and then we'll come and talk about a mega backdoor in a second.
So backdoor is those income restrictions we mentioned, $230,000 for married filing jointly. For single filers, it's $146,000. If you're above those thresholds, you can still get money into a Roth IRA. It just cannot be a direct contribution. What you do instead is a backdoor. You contribute that $7,000 if you're under 50, or $8,000 if you're over 50, or any number, anything as long as it's below that. You can contribute directly to a traditional IRA. And then you immediately convert that money from a traditional IRA to your Roth. That's
so
the backdoor.
Couple caveats on this. Thank you for explaining that. In order for this to work, you're putting in after-tax dollars, right? So you need to fill out on your tax returns that you did an after-tax contribution to that traditional IRA account. And then you immediately convert it to the Roth. But you do not want to have any other IRA accounts. You can have 401ks, but if you have another IRA account balance, the conversion is converted on a pro rata basis. So it's not completely tax-free, right? So I'll give an example of my wife and I. Before we got married, she had a 401k. The previous podcast was intended for general information purposes only. The information discussed is no substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart or another investment professional. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that the future performance of any specific investment, strategy, or service will be profitable, suitable, or successful. Bogart is not a law firm or accounting firm, and no portion of its services should be construed as legal or accounting advice. There is no guarantee a client will experience a certain level of results if Bogart is engaged. Our brochure describing services and fees can be found at www.bogartwealth.com.